What did she say? The microphone was red? Okay. Sorry. So, ah, now what's the problem? No problems? Fine. So we'll just define a few words and then go on and do a little activity. So the words that I want to make sure you kind of have in your mind here about for surveys is undercoverage. And what do you think undercoverage means? Not enough. Okay. Not telling the whole story. Poor representation. Okay. So your sample. Oops. Come on. I can write. Sample is not as broad as your population. ULATION. Okay? So you just, in some way your sample, the way you're sampling is not covering all types of your population. You're undercovered. Okay? What do you think non-response means? People don't respond to your survey. Sometimes people hang up. You ever hang up on a telephone survey? All the time. All the time, yes. Or they just don't return the surveys. Don't return a mail survey. There's a Y there. Okay, not too difficult so far. Okay. So sometimes when you ask a survey question, people just say, I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. And sometimes these don't knows can be a little misleading. Because when you see them reported in the news, those no opinion, don't knows, the reporters will always say, oh, well, let's group these no opinions with the no people or the yes people. You might just take those people that truly don't have an opinion or haven't made up their minds yet, and they tend to group them with the group that they want to look like maybe the biggest percentage. So I'll say they get accounted for wrong. Okay? You might get untruthful answers. When would you get an untruthful answer? Personal questions. Illegal stuff. Like bombing your school. Yeah, have you ever tried to bomb your? Are you planning to bomb your school this morning? And what is about the chainsaw?
Yeah, they brought in chainsaws, guns, and pythons.
Okay, so aren't you glad you didn't go to Hillsdale? Okay.
There's no proof of guns or chainsaws.
So, yeah, so, but definitely there was a bomb. Definitely somebody set off a bomb, but yeah, yeah. So, yes. I don't care how you feel about me. Don't shoot me. I can raise your grade. I can change your transcript. I don't care. Just you don't have to shoot me. Okay? Please. Okay. Um, Ignorance is a source of bias because sometimes people will answer a question not well, they'll answer a question incorrectly so that they won't look stupid. So, ah, okay, so that can be a big problem in your survey. So I like this example. In a study, educators were asked how they would rank Princeton's undergraduate business program. In every case, it rated among the top 10 departments in the country. Princeton doesn't happen to offer an undergraduate business program. So people answered, that they thought it was great, even though they didn't even have one. So people don't like to appear not knowledgeable about things. Okay. Another source of bias is when you ask a question and people just plain old don't remember. I have this problem when I ask people in a survey to write down their GPA. People tend to not remember their GPA, and it goes out on your report cards. So I'll say, for example, do you think with the GPAs, do you think people estimate up or down? Up. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to inflate that. Yeah. 6.0. Yeah. Yeah. Good. All right. Yes. So another problem may be timing, as in the homework problem where Germany invaded France. You also might, not want to ask questions about maybe your favorite sport when the Super Bowl has just played. So asking questions about sports right after the Super Bowl. So more people might tend to say football because they can't think of another sport. And instead of honestly saying that what they really like is field hockey. That's another one of those things they don't want to appear to be dumb and not know, everybody knows what field hockey is. Yeah. And then, of course, there is bias in the way questions are answered, or asked, or stated. So let's look at some. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a survey. And it's just a little 3-question survey here. Unhook here. Answer it honestly. And I'll tell you right now that one half of the room is getting a different survey than the other half.